Assalamualaikum and welcome to Let's Learn English Online. Today we are going to discuss the test format of IELTS General Training Test. So let's get started. Before moving on, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and also don't forget to hit the bell icon for more informative videos. The test format of IELTS General Training Test consists of 4 components, which are listening test, reading test, writing test, and speaking test. Part 1 of IELTS test consists of listening test. This test consists of specific recordings, which consist of audios of various dialogues in English. So, this test is designed to assess wide range of listening skills, that how students can effectively understand English. They further check whether students can understand main ideas and factual information included in those audios. Further, they will also check whether students can recognize the opinions, attitudes, and purpose of the speaker. And thirdly, they will assess whether student can follow the development of an argument that has been happening in the audio. Format of IELTS General Training Listening Test consists of 4 recordings of native English speakers. Students have to listen to them and then they have to write their answers to the series of questions which are also related to these recordings. Recording 1 consists of a conversation between 2 people set in an everyday social context, while recording 2 consists of a monologue which is set in an everyday social context, which can be a speech about local facilities, etc. Recording 3 consists of a conversation between up to 4 people, which is also set in an educational or training context. For example, that recording can be regarding a university tutor and a student discussing an assignment, while recording 4 consists of a monologue on an academic subject, which can be a university lecture. IELTS listening test consists of 30 minutes and students are allowed an extra 10 minutes so that they can easily transfer their answers from their question booklet to their separate answer sheet. There are total 40 questions in listening test. There are varieties of tasks which students have to perform, which are multiple choice questions, match the columns, plan map, diagram labeling, and also form note table, flowchart, summary completion, and sentence completion. Listening test consists of 40 questions and each question consists of 1 mark. Scores are reported in the form of band scale. Second part of IELTS test consists of reading test. The IELTS reading test is specially designed to assess a wide range of reading skills. So examiners check that whether students are enabled to read for the general sense of a passage, that they will give a specific passage and students have to read it, and then they will ask whether student can understand it or not. Secondly, they will check whether student can read the main ideas or not, whether he can distinguish the main ideas from the rest of the passage or rest of the essay or not. Thirdly, they will check whether student can read for details in the given written material. Fourthly, they will also check whether student can understand inferences and implied meanings. Fifthly, they will also examine whether a student can recognize the writer's opinions, attitudes, and purpose given in the written text. Last, they will also check whether a student can follow the development of an argument given in the reading test. IELTS General Training Reading Test has a special format. This test is usually taken from books, magazines, newspapers, notices, advertisements, company handbooks, and guidelines. This reading test consists of 60 minutes, including the transfer time. There are 40 questions and there are various tasks which students have to perform. For example, students have to fill gaps in a passage of written text, which can be in a table format as well. Further, they have to match the columns in the form of headings or diagrams or charts. Further, they have to complete sentences and they have to give short answers to open questions. And they also have to answer multiple choice questions. Each correct answer receives 1 mark. As I have told you, there are 40 questions in total. So each question consists of 1 mark, and scores out of 40 are converted to IELTS 9-band scale. Scores are reported in whole and half bands. Third part of IELTS general training test consists of writing test. The IELTS writing test is specially designed to assess a wide range of writing skills, which means that examiner will assess the writing skills, the writing capabilities of students. So he will definitely check how a student can write a response appropriately. Further, he will also check whether a student can organize ideas through his writing. Thirdly, he will check whether a student has a capability of using a range of vocabulary and grammar in an accurate way. Now let's discuss the format of IELTS General Training Writing Test. The topics used in the IELTS General Training Writing Test are of general interest. In Task 1, candidates are presented with a situation and asked to write a letter requesting information or explaining the situation. Candidates can write the letter in a personal, semi-formal or formal style. In Task 2, candidates will be asked to write an essay in response to a point of view, argument or problem. They can use a fairly personal style. The IELTS writing test takes 60 minutes. Students can spend 20 minutes on Task 1 and 40 minutes on Task 2. While these candidates can also manage their own time so that they can move on to Task 2 after 20 minutes only. There are total 2 questions in IELTS General Training Writing Test. There are 2 tasks, Task 1 and Task 2. Candidates will be asked to write at least 150 words for Task 1 and at least 250 words for Task 2. The writing test will be marked by a certified IELTS examiner. Task 2 is scored twice as much as Task 1 in the IELTS writing test. Scores are reported in whole and half bands. Part 4 of General Training Test consists of Speaking Test. IELTS Speaking Test is a face-to-face interview which will take about 11 to 14 minutes. The speaking test is designed to assess the use of spoken English by candidates, and every test is recorded as well. The speaking test consists of 3 parts: Task 1, Task 2 and Task 3. Task 1 consists of answering the general questions about candidate and a range of familiar topics such as home, family, work, studies and interest. This part lasts about 4 and 5 minutes. Task 2 consists of a card and candidates will be asked to talk about a particular topic. They will have 1 minute to prepare before speaking for up to 2 minutes. The examiner then asks them about 1 or 2 questions on the same topic to finish this part of the test. Task 3 consists of further questions connected to the topic in Part 2. These questions give the candidate an opportunity to discuss more abstract issues and ideas. This part lasts between 4 to 5 minutes. The speaking component is delivered in such a way that does not allow a candidate to her set responses beforehand. So this is it for today. See you in the next video. Just stay tuned with Let's Learn English Online for more informative videos.